Hello, and welcome to Softer. This is Mara Morales. As we come to the end of our week, focused on relationships, I'd like to leave you with one final thought. Most beautiful things in life begin with someone taking the first step, the first hello, the first smile, the first apology, the first invitation, the first I'm thinking about you. We often wait. We wait for someone else to call. We wait for someone else to apologize. We wait for someone else to make plans. We wait because we're afraid. Afraid we'll be rejected. Afraid we'll be interrupting someone's life. Afraid our kindness won't be returned. But while we're waiting, the other person might be waiting too. Imagine two people standing on opposite sides of a bridge, each hoping the other will cross first, each wondering if they're still wanted, each believing silence means something it doesn't. Days pass, weeks pass, sometimes years pass, not because love disappeared, not because fear became louder than courage. One small step can change all of that. A text message, a handwritten note, a phone call, a hug, a smile. These moments may seem ordinary, but they have extraordinary power. Today's small act of kindness is this. Think of one person you've been meaning to reach out to. Maybe it's a friend you haven't spoken with in months, a family member you've been thinking about, a neighbor, a former coworker, someone whose name quietly comes to mind every now and then. Don't overthink what you'll say. It doesn't need to be perfect. Kindness rarely is. Simply let them know they're on your heart. You may never know how much that message means. And even if nothing comes from it, you'll know you chose courage over fear. Kindness fuels kindness, which fuels kindness. And sometimes the smallest act becomes the beginning of something beautiful. Now, let's slow down together. Find a comfortable position, sitting or lying down. If it feels safe, gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and slowly let it go. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw. Let your hands rest comfortably. Bring your attention to your breathing. With every inhale, invite peace. With every exhale, release hesitation. Now picture someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Notice their face. Remember something you appreciate about them. Imagine yourself reaching out. You see yourself sending a simple message. Imagine their face as they receive it. Whether they respond today, tomorrow, or sometime later, know that you've offered a gift, the gift of being remembered. Silently repeat, may I have the courage to reach out. May I choose connection over fear. May my small acts of kindness bring people closer together. Take one final deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Rest in the quiet for just another moment. Then gently begin bringing your awareness back to the room. Notice the surface beneath you. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. As part of this week's Softness in Action Challenge, spend a few moments with your Softness in Action journal. Reflect on these questions. Who has been on my heart lately? What's stopping me from reaching out? What small first step could I take today? Sometimes we think relationships are waiting for the perfect conversation. More often, they're simply waiting for one person to begin. Before we finish today, I'd love to share another softer story. This one comes from Mary Jo in Minneapolis, Minnesota. She writes, Dear Mara, I wanted to thank you for something unexpected. In one of your recent episodes, you encouraged us to reach out to someone we hadn't spoken to in a while. As soon as I heard those words, I thought of one of my oldest friends. We hadn't talked for quite some time. I wasn't sure why we drifted apart, but I kept thinking about her and wondering if I could reach out, if I should reach out. Finally, I sent a simple text. Almost immediately, she wrote back and told me something that completely surprised me. She said she'd been worried that she'd done something to hurt my feelings. She had wanted to reach out herself, but she didn't know if she should. Within a few messages, we realized there had never been a disagreement at all. We'd both been carrying the same misunderstanding in silence. That one text brought us back together. It reminded me that sometimes people aren't pulling away because they don't care. Sometimes they're simply waiting for permission to come closer. Thank you for reminding me that one small act of kindness can reopen a door we thought had closed. With gratitude, Mary Jo from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thank you, Mary Jo, for sharing your beautiful story. I love that your experience reminds us how easy it is to misinterpret silence. We often assume distance means someone no longer cares, when in reality, they may be hoping we'll make the first move. Your story is a gentle reminder that courage doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like sending one simple text. Now we'd love to hear yours. Has someone ever shown you kindness you'll never forget? Has a simple act of compassion changed the way you see the world? Or has Softer inspired you to become a little gentler with yourself or someone else? Share your Softer story by emailing us at thesofterpodcast@gmail.com. Your story may be featured in a future episode and could become the encouragement someone else needs to hear. And if these daily moments of reflection are meaningful to you, please take a moment to like, follow, and subscribe to Softer. It helps us reach more hearts and continue to build a kinder, more connected world together. Thank you for listening to Softer. Our music is by Rebecca De La Torre and Thomas Searing. Softer is produced by Michelle Severson. This has been Mara Morales. Carry the softness with you today.